Greetings everyone, Slizzle466 here, and in today's video we're continuing looking at some of the best decks on the Chinese server to celebrate Lunar New Year, and we're going to be looking at Aggro Druid. Now Aggro Druid did get some tools from the Darkmoon Fair expansion as well as the Darkmoon Races mini set, so we're going to queue up some The Fast Breaking and see how things go. As for the new cards in the list for the Darkmoon Fair expansion, Aggro Druid got Crab Rider, the little Murloc with Wind Fury and Rush, 2 mana 1/4, really insane when you buff it with Embiggen. And Druid also got a new area of effect board buff, Arbor Up. 5 mana spells, summon 2/2/2 Treants, give your minions +2/+1. And initially I thought it was a little bit too slow, but it is an incredible tempo game and can really cause some problems for your opponent. Now when you mulligan for this deck, you're basically going all in for your 1-drops. I wouldn't keep the Living Roots, but basically what I want to do here is, because I'm on the coin, I'm probably going to go Gibbering, Coin, and then Deckhand. Up against a rogue, we can beat them down pretty quickly. Also, the Bloodsail Kasser is a sneaky little way to deal with a Kingsbane rogue, or even an odd rogue. Okay, what have you got for us, rogue? Okay. So we'll go Gibbering, Coin, get Patches out. Now this list is also running Nature Studies, which I find a little unusual. I don't typically see it as a very aggressive card, but we're going to test this one out. This is not a card I would typically run. Maybe we can discover an extra board buff off it, or just some extra burst or something. It does make the spells cost less as well, which could be significant. So I'm going to go ahead here and play this first. Okay, so I would go with Living Roots here. Now the Living Roots costs 1 less, so I can actually go here. And then I actually want to go like this. So that actually worked out really nicely. Because even though it was just a dagger that I got, they're now forced to either play their... I mean, they're going to play the Kingsbane anyway, but if they don't, they're forced to Hero Power, which is a massive tempo loss. Okay. So here it is going to be... I'm going to get a minion and then buff. The reason for that is, while Rogue has pretty good single target removal, it has very poor area of effect removal. And so I'd rather have more minions with less stats than less minions with more stats. Okay, so they're going for a desperation play, which I'm a fan of. Wow, okay, well they're going all in on the dagger. Okay, so they're doing that to draw, and we're probably going to see them whack into the 4/3. Okay. That's a pretty good secret passage. Wow. That's impressive. That's amazing. I wish I was that good at Kingsbane Rogue. That's incredible. If I was a shaman. Okay, so let's play this. So that is the get armor card that gives my minion +3 health, I believe, and I get +3 attack, I think. And I have... Oh, this is only good if it's corrupted. I'm going to go with this one. And I'll go here. Oh, it's +3 health, +3 armor, not +3 attack. This is a pretty awful turn. They just blew me out with that secret passage. There's not even any point playing the Mark of the Lotus here. Okay, they didn't combo it. Oh, that's why. Well, they finally got their Kingsbane. I don't think I can win. I think I'm done. I mean, I'll play another turn. This is looking pretty awful. Okay. Kingsbane. What else you got? I just want to see how horrible things can be before I concede. Eviscerate? That seems unnecessary. That also seems unnecessary. They can just save all that. I guess in their mind they might have a 2-turn OTK. Hey, it's Embiggen. And we're dead. Unfortunate. Now, I should mention that Aggro Druid is, I would say, a tier 3 deck. There are even some players that wouldn't even consider including it in a tier list just because it does fall flat really badly, as you just saw in that previous game. But when Aggro Druid goes off, it's pretty insane. Now, I'm not going to keep any of this. The rationale is I don't have a 1-drop. I can't aim that at anything. You never keep Voracious Reader. So I'm going to chuck it all and get back a much better hand. Okay. Now we're up against a Paladin. Odd Paladin. Very well. Hey, it's Embiggen. We win. Good game. Slam down Weblord on 2. We're pretty happy. They're probably like, oh man. Are we going to see a Tua Guide Hero Power? Oh, we are not. Wow, they drew badly. Okay. Now, it's important you play this before this, because that has a battle cry. So we'll get that out now. And we value trade. The number of times I have played Nebuar Weblord and realized I can't play my cultist is embarrassingly high. Very well. Power of the Wild is a pretty good top deck. I think this is better though. And I'll value trade again. This blocks them playing a Tua Guide, or makes the Tua Guide cost 3. There aren't that many battle cries in Odd Paladin, but Every little bit helps. Okay, so this is unfortunate. We're gonna see them attack into my 3/1. But I do get to still keep 2 of my minions. It's not terrible. Hey, it's Arbor up. Okay, so in this case, we are going to buff. This goes here. This one here. Doesn't matter which one here. Something weird could come off an Oma Yogg, so we'll do that one. And because I opted to buff my board instead of get the 3/2, they now can't trade their weapon into anything. And they still can't play their Battlecry minions properly. Now, that could be an Oma Yogg. 9, 11, 13. So, it's better to go for lethal in case it's never surrender. So let's just hope it's never surrender. Hey, look at that. And we got him. And on level 129. Let's go. No battle pass, by the way. Okay. We have the Embiggen. That's great news. We have a Mage. Mages are a problem. Arcane, Flak Mage, and Flame Ward are not very fun. Crab Rider can go away, but I like everything else. Again, I like to keep Mark of the Lotus when I have a minion to buff, but I don't like to keep it on its own. Oh, we got double. Well, well. Okay, well, here we go. I'm gonna buff because then they can't ping the 2/1. Ooh, it's Arena Mage. Well, Arena Mages run lots of battle cries, so good luck. I expect to see a ping on the 4/1 here. Or a Deathlord. Sure. I'm okay with that. I'll take it. Okay. We've almost won. The beauty of Aggro Druid. Okay, we have the Pirate Dream. And I think I will throw away the Living Roots. I don't really want it. I want to get him big in. Yeah, we'll chuck both of these. I only ever keep her if I have a 1-drop, like a 1-drop pirate. Okay. It's Crab Rider. Hello. Now, if I had a Mark of the Lotus, I would coin it out there, but I don't. And I don't feel lucky enough off the nature studies. I think it's time to get our little crabby friend out. There's an argument to hold back. Or I could buff it now. Why don't I just buff it now? There was an argument to hold back and use it, like use the rush with the Adorable Infestation, but I'd rather just throw it out. Sap? Excuse me? Are you a mill rogue? You are a mill rogue. This is great news. We basically can't lose. Hello, Savage Raw. I should have played the 2-1 then, because I'm never going to have a weapon. So that was a little mistake. Come on. Play Cold Light Oracle. You know you want to give me cards. Very well. That could have been an extra damage if I played the South Sea deckhand. Mark of the Lotus, so we'll go weapon first. Not weapon. Nature Studies first. There's Arbor up. The other two, Oaken Summons and Bog Beam, are both useless. I think that's Bog Beam. Let's go Arbor up. And we'll go ahead and buff. And we get to attack with Crab Rider. Now next turn I have 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19 damage. Which is also known as lethal. Okay, Backstab. Unfortunate. Abyss and their face. Very well. So now we don't have lethal, but we do get to finally play Arbor up. So away we go. Not bad. So that is, what's the card called? Cheat Death? Is it Cheat Death? No, not Cheat Death. Why can't I remember the name of it? Why didn't I see it here? Evasion, that's the one. Oh, there's also a spell. Sorry, I'm thinking of the spell that gives you stealth for a turn. So I can punch in 6 damage, but I don't think that would be a good idea. I think we'll just punch in... I mean, I could punch in 7 damage. But I think I will just punch in 5. Now, yeah, I'm not going to play around out the secrets. There's no point. Yeah. Okay. What do you got? Vanish? Okay, that's the one. Cloak of Shadows. Well, that's unfortunate. But you know what? If you're not going to give me cards, I will give myself cards. If you're going to be that way, opponent. Okay, even if they vanish, I now have lethal. Because I've got Living Root Savage Raw. So there you go. Aggro Druid, it either does a really good job or a very poor one. It's quite a polarized deck. But if you want to try it out for yourself, you'll see the deck code in the description below. We just hit rank 699. For those of you who know Sluzzle699, he's going to be very happy when I tell him about this. If you want to help support the channel, you can click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and until next time, hope to see you again.